God. What's this one?
It's like looping.
It's so weird. No filters.
Did you put a filter on us?
No, I'm
good.
trying to get out of it.
Is it Lord? Is it?
Yeah. Strike pose. Okay. I'm just gonna mess with it whenever the vinyl starts playing. Hello everybody, how's it going? This is kind of new territory for both of us, so this could be kind of strange, but it could be kind of cool too. So, how's everybody doing? Let's see. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
So yeah, for everyone that's joining in right now, we're about to have a listening party for a record that we finally got. Our vinyl copy of our first record together, kind of, Glimmer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we finally got it. Amazingly, after its storied journey from the Czech Republic to here during the pandemic, whenever everything was shut down. But now it's here, and after we're all done, we might just have some pre-orders ready for you all if you want to get yourself a copy of it. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Sorry if I keep looking down. I've got the screen on my iPad so that we can actually read what's going on. So yeah, where's everybody coming from today? Hey, Birdie.
Good morning to you in Japan.
Yeah. And it's very early in Japan.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you all for putting up with our silly time zone. Hey, Jana. Good morning. That's quite a lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada, Barcelona. All right.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Oh,
Tokyo? What?
right there.
Oh, that's my grandma.
Cool.
The real Sharon Francis.
Yeah, that's quite a lag. I'm glad I turned the volume down. That would have gotten weird.
Oh, yeah.
Weird quick.
Weird.
So yeah, Italy. All right. Lord. Brazil.
Nice.
So yeah, I think most everyone knows why we're here today, and we already showed you the cover for the vinyl, but we're gonna do a little listen through of our double vinyl for Glimmer, and we'll talk about some of the songs if you want to hear us talk about some of the songs. You might not want to.
Insider secrets.
Shut up and listen to the music. But did you enjoy driving to New Orleans? Yeah, it was a great drive. Everyone was telling me there was going to be storms and all that stuff, but there was nothing on the way here. So it was a great drive. It's good to be here. And don't worry, we're being extremely careful doing the socially distanced thing and masking up whenever we're outside. And it seemed like, from what I could tell, most people were doing it too when we were out. So that's
we don't have any friends besides each other, so there's no one else to hang out with.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we're like in the and doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it's I think it's a good thing. I think a few places up where I'm from could maybe learn a little bit down here, but we'll not get into that. We're here to have fun, so I guess we should just get right into it. Huh?
I guess so.
Okay, so hopefully this is all going to work out. This is kind of new territory, but the speakers are still on, right?
I hope so.
Okay.
So.
So yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So it's a double vinyl, so there's 4 sides of music, even though it's not. it's not a super long album, but it was kind of cool to be able to stretch it out like that, because I don't know if, for those of you who don't know much about it, it's to downgrade a little bit, but now that it's a double vinyl, most everything sounds just as splendid as we hoped it would. So I guess we can go ahead and get on with it, and hope you guys have got some tasty drinks, even you guys in Japan and they're just waking up. Nothing wrong with
I'm having coffee with you, even though it's nighttime.
nothing wrong with time went on early. Yeah, well, I've got water and I've got my normal.
Another drink that looks like water.
Another drink that looks like water. But yeah, is everyone hearing us okay with what when we're talking and everything? I hope. Let's see what it says eventually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's 8 hours drive between.
Yeah, that's the first real trip I've taken since March, so it was very nice. Where can you buy the vinyl? You'll find out soon enough.
I'll let you know.
We'll let you know. You gotta stick around for the whole thing, though. You gotta stick it out with us, and then you'll find out how you can get it. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Okay, we're gonna start with the first side, and without further ado, this is the first side of our album Glimmer on vinyl. So get your drinks, sit back and relax, and we'll check in with you after a song or two.
Your lust is strong, my love is stronger. Find her. Sapphire, you turn my diamond
That was Sapphire. Want you to show. Hold back the tears. I counted the years. I never wanted to break you down. I never wanted to break you down. Just let me go. What?
Oh god.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oops. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's cancel that. Whoops. Good start. Turn up the volume of the music. I wonder if that kind of fucked with it. Just let it finish. It is? Can't be.
Okay, your dad says we hear you louder than the music.
Yeah. So something's messed up. It's awful echoey. Wish there was a way to actually be able to check it. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, it's there. Cool.
I'm gonna check this, I guess.
Well, if that's working, then that will be.
Okay.
All right. So sorry about that, everybody. We were trying to be slick and connect our Flarelight account to the stream too, but I think as soon as we did that, it knocked away the audio. So apologies. This is all new territory, like I said earlier. But yeah, that was Sapphire and part of Find My Way.
Sorry that we missed the In the Air Tonight part.
Yeah, it's okay. There's plenty of record to go, but and everybody's heard that song before. So yeah. So let's keep going, and then we can talk about this side of songs whenever the record is over. So I do believe, without further ado, next up is Electric Love.
Wanna know how you
Next up is Crawling Back.
The tide turns. Every time I see your face, I burn. Still, I never learn. Sometimes I think that my heart's still beating. Sometimes I think that my heart's still bleeding. But you hold it in the palm of your hand, and you take all you want from me. 'Cause I'm crawling back. 'Cause I'm crawling back. So take a good hard look, 'cause you know it won't be the last. 'Cause I'm crawling back. Yes, I'm crawling back. So take a good hard look, 'cause you know it won't be the last. I see every time you do me wrong. I see, but I still believe that you could have a heart that keeps on saving. That you could have a heart that keeps on breaking. Still, you hold me in the palm of your hand, and you took all I have to give. 'Cause I'm crawling back. 'Cause I'm crawling back. So take a good hard look, 'cause you know it won't be the last. 'Cause I'm crawling back. Yes, I'm crawling back. So take a good hard look, 'cause you know it won't be the last. Will you ever set me free? Will somebody rescue me? Will you ever set me free? You know just what you've done to me. Will you ever set me free? Will somebody rescue me? My heart still beats, my heart still beats.
And that is the end of side one of our first album, Glimmer. So, how
What
do you,
tidbits can we share with the class?
yeah, what tidbits can we share? What tidbits do we want to share? Like, how far do we want to go with this?
I don't know. Is there anything that you guys want to know about it? Maybe we
Yeah.
can start with that.
So yeah, we can take some questions if you so please. So we went through the first 4 songs of the album, and those were Sapphire, Find My Way, Electric Love, and Crawling Back. So we can start with stuff with those tracks. If there's anything any inquisitive minds out there might want to know, or I guess we could just talk about the recordings in general if
Yeah.
we don't really want to talk about lyrics things.
I think a fun fact for me with Find My Way is that in the verses, it sounds like a synthesizer pad that's kind of keeping that nice kind of drone underneath the vocals.
Oh, yeah.
But it's actually, what is it, like 30-something vocal tracks?
Yeah, lots and lots of vocals. So
It's all vocals, not
so,
a
yeah.
synthesizer.
So yeah, for Find My Way, did we co-write all the songs? Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
So for Find My Way, when it drops down for the verses to the I want you to know part, it sounds like that's a pad, like she said, but what it is, it's like a billion different vocals that we both recorded. And
Did you see my
Electric
sisters? I hope if he does, we'll have. No, that's how you know that you made it. If Weird Al does your song,
yeah, exactly.
so we'd be honored.
But yeah, it was sort of. I'm sure it's no surprise that I take a lot of cues from Queen. So that was like a very Queen thing to do, to have like a gajillion vocals. But one of the differences there is it was just layered with reverb and little different filters that sort of take all the high end off of it to make it sound like a synth, even though it's not. And that's something that they used to do all the time back in the 70s. Like, they always used to put these little notes in their albums saying that nobody played synthesizers on the albums, even though at certain points it sounded like it easily could have been. And yeah, that's one of the neat little tricks. And that was really one of the first songs on this record that came together between us whenever we were like, do we want to try to figure out how to do something together? Or we had decided after a song on the Bookend record.
Yeah.
But
because we worked on other little projects here and there, and for other things basically. And then one day I think we were like, what if we joined forces instead of kind of doing like separate things, did a thing together? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's something that had been in the back of my mind for a while, wanting to do something different and not just have another solo record or whatever. And there's plenty of reasons that I wanted to sort of branch out. And the first time, I saw a question there asking the first time, how did we meet, and the first time we played together.
Oh, it was the Fools for Own thing.
Yeah, where was that?
I can tell this story because I just told it the other day. So
Yeah.
I was in a band called Fools for Own. Maybe, I don't know if anybody on the call used to listen to them, but we needed to play a showcase for a bunch of colleges so that we could get booked to play at a bunch of universities. And our regular drummer at the time, I think his wife was going to have a baby like any day that weekend. So,
a wee baby.
Yeah. So he wasn't available, and so we needed someone to play drums for us on basically zero notice, and we weren't going to have any time to have a rehearsal. And then our friend Gibby, which I don't know if Gibby's around, but our friend...
He's very aloof.
Yeah, our friend Gibby, basically, he was like, oh, you guys, don't worry, I know a guy. And our manager at the time was like, okay, but like, how good is this guy? Because there's going to be no rehearsals. Like, he's going to have to just come in and do the thing. And it was kind of a short showcase, but she's like, he's going to have to just be able to,
12 minutes?
something like that. Yeah. He has to be able to just come in, do, all we're going to have is sound check, and then just do it. And our friend Gibby goes, you guys, this is like a verbatim quote. He goes, I cannot possibly describe to you how much of a problem that will not be. That's what he said. That was your recommendation. But then you came and played, and we were all like, oh,
yeah.
He is really good.
That was the only time, right?
I think that was
times.
the only one. Yeah. Because I want to say you were doing Queen Extravaganza by then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What was that, 2012?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we just started doing Kiwi.
So you weren't always available. And most of the time, Jordan...
I might have actually just gotten back from the first tour,
Yeah.
actually. But yeah, and if I'm trying to remember all this because it's kind of a blur now, but was that kind of towards the end of Fools?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why
Yep.
I never played again with you guys. But that spawned her first solo record. Really, was that the three of us playing together, me and her and Gibby, and then we did that and. I think we were just talking about that. End of 2013, beginning of 14.
Beginning of 14, yeah.
And then we did that, and then a couple of years passed, and I was putting together songs for the Bookend record, and was sort of had the idea of starting something new, but I wasn't quite sure what direction to go. But Rachel was in the back of my mind. I was like, I wonder if, because we did that record, and we all loved doing it, and in the back of my mind, I was like, I wonder if she'd be into like doing another band situation again with like at least the two of us sort of being co-pilots on everything, like not just singing but writing and playing everything and all that. And so I kind of like tested the waters by doing that Everyone Falls Apart song, and it turned out so fucking good that I was like, okay, we've got to do something else after that. And
Glad I didn't ruin it.
And come on. And then that's sort of how Flarelight began.
Yeah.
And I saw a question in here, pictures of Paris in the background.
Oh, thanks, Victor. Says, oh yeah, that is Paris in the background.
But I
That's
saw
the revival era.
I saw who was Vic.
Victor.
Hey,
Yeah.
how's it going, man? But I saw somebody ask about inspiration for Electric Love, if you want to go down that road. What inspired Electric Love? It's my favorite on the album.
Oh gosh, let me see. It's always kind of, for me, a lot of times, like lyrically, kind of a mixture of things. In some of my solo stuff that I had done before that, it was a little bit more of like a softer sound overall. Like it was still rock, but it was a little bit softer sounding and maybe a little bit more, I don't know how you describe it, but
Which one?
the Rachel Mack stuff. It just wasn't quite as ballsy, I guess, like rock-wise.
Well, it had moments like that.
It had moments, but anyway. And I think once we started to write together, I kind of saw it. I was like, because you kind of get into like a weird creative box of what you think you sound like or what you think you're supposed to sound like.
Yeah.
And for the first time, I was like, oh, you don't have to sound like anything that you've done before, like whatever. Mm-hmm. And I had just been listening to some different stuff. I had actually been, against my poor little Catholic soul's best interest, I was listening to that band Ghost.
Oh.
And they have like just these really badass guitar parts in there. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to write a song.
Gonna love that.
I'm going to write some songs.
He's watching right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I want to write a song with just like a big in-your-face guitar part. And then I think normally in my own personal life, I am not shy by any means, but just like would never be like I'm never gonna walk up to you in a bar and like blatantly hit on you. But I just decided it would be kind of fun to be like, well, what if I, like, you know, what if I was just more forward and whatever, and just kind of take that very unapologetic sort of stance towards that sort of thing, like the alter ego you are in the back of your mind. And I was just like, let's just make that, pretend that's what it is.
Well, I don't know if Thomas is watching, but Melissa definitely is, and she.
Oh, willing to pay double. Perfect. Yeah.
And there's Penny, so she knows Thomas loves Ghost too.
There you go.
But I can talk more because there's a very much an overarching theme with the tunes that I wrote lyrics for. But we can hold off on that for a little bit. And I think we've talked enough for the time being. What do you say we
let's
flip
give
on,
them a few
flip on
more.
over to side 2?
Somebody sends a bunch of ghost emojis.
So without further ado, let's start up side 2 of Glimmer.
2.
And I do believe next on the list is Insomniaque.
Insomniaque.
In all French. So guess who did not sing lead on this one?
I know, I do too. Even when I'm trying to.
Salut la nuit, c'est encore moi, l'insomniaque, pour quelque raison que ce soit. Je suis revenu pour rester une fois encore de réveil avec toi, si tu me veux. À quoi penses-tu pendant ces heures? Attends-tu quelqu'un quelque part ailleurs? Même si tu t'en vas, je resterai bien rêvé. Je sais pas pourquoi, c'est-à-dire ça fait si longtemps, ça fait si longtemps. Tu vois, laisse-moi le temps, 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 laisse-moi
And that was from our French-speaking contingency over here, Rachel, Insomniaque.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Ah, that makes me think of Nad. So next is Beauty.
Yes.
Time is blinding like your eyes. So much I can't look inside. I can't try to read your mind from a distant shore. You say that your love is like a picture. Beauty on the outside, nothing on the inside. 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 Leaves are raining like your tears. Cover me in doubt and fear. Words that you could never hear till I'm out the door. And when our color turns to gray, the rest fade away. Beauty on the outside, nothing on the inside. 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 You ran away to another shore. You ran away to another shore. Throw me Beauty on the outside, nothing on the inside. 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 Beauty on the
Where is she at?
She's hanging out in the back.
Soundtrack 2 or 4?
screens and
Track 4.
social feeds and lonely people behind keys that all know. distant memories, see through faces, loveless distance.
This is called Falling.
Long to hold you, wait for reply, in beginning, broken goodbye. Lost connection, do not disturb. Hide my glances, sing the last word. Locked tray table, short-term twin bed. You're still sleeping, vows worth keeping. Falling, falling,
Remember there was a rush by towards Snowdog, the ends on the end of the song. It's just kind of like a wind chime noise, and on the vinyl it has that groove where it just kind of keeps skipping and doing it over and over again.
I'm sure we can come up with something that can utilize that.
I'm sure we can.
That's like our specialty is drumming.
Yeah, right. So that was side 2 of our record. So those songs were Insomniaque, Beauty, soundtrack
Four.
for A Getaway, and Falling. So yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember the questions. So somebody was asking what was the deal with the French for Insomniaque.
I do speak French, and I just like it. And I have a handful of friends from France and one from Réunion. So hi, Fred. Hi, Bérangère. And I also am a huge fan of Montreal, Quebec. So I just want to live there sometime, maybe. But yes, I don't know. I think I used to work at a place where we're doing a lot of French language stuff. And I just thought it would be kind of fun, since that was a little piece of my life, to do a song in French. It would kind of end up being like a why not do it sort of thing.
And I think that's kind of a theme with most of the tracks on this album, if not all of them. It's just kind of like a little trail through that time in our lives, what was going on, and lots of change for both of us. And one of the rules, if you really want to call it a rule, one of the rules that we made to ourselves whenever we first started recording this was to not limit ourselves in any way. So like, she came to me whenever she first did that song, or sent me the demo for that song, saying that she was thinking about doing a completely French song, and she wasn't so sure about it, so she made two versions. I can't remember if you actually recorded this.
I didn't
the English one, but I know you wrote it out.
I sent you a translation,
You sent
so
me a
that you would
translation.
at least know that I wasn't saying like something weird. But
And I can't remember if I was like super direct with you or not, but I was like, if this is what you want to do, if this is the way that you want this song to go, and you want it to be in French, and it's going to be in French.
it will be.
Like that was part of that whole rule thing. If it's something that we feel strongly about, whether or not some people would like it or not, if that's how we feel about that song, then that's the way it's going to be. We're not going to be worried about like if it's going to be trendy or
God
whatever,
forbid they didn't play it on the radio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that was a big stipulation. We didn't want to make songs strictly for people to like them and to get airplay and things like that. Because I mean, in this day and age, doesn't really mean the same thing as it used to. Like that weight isn't as strong as it used to be. So we wanted to make sure that there was complete freedom with what we wanted out of these songs. And I think if we had used like an English translation, it just wouldn't have worked.
It
Like,
wouldn't have rhymed either. I would have had
it
to
wouldn't have rhymed
rewrite
at all. Like, and that's one of my favorites off the album too. And if any of it had been changed, I don't think it would have worked.
Yeah.
So that's just the way that I feel about it. And can I speak French? That's a no. In fact, I think you sang just about everything on it except for the oohs at the end. I helped out on those.
Yeah, I think
But
you did the big
everything
like
else was
ooh-ah
you.
part,
Yeah.
but I do think I did the rest. And
And-
I was still nervous about that because like I can speak French, but I still have kind of a chunky American accent when I do it. Cause like, sorry, I feel like anybody who speaks more than one language, it's really difficult to not have a bit of an accent that's a little bit
Sure.
off. So my friend Bérangère, who is French, was like the French quality control person. So remember, like when we first tracked it, we had her come over and listen to make sure that it wasn't going to be like, because I just
Yeah.
didn't want like actual French people to, or like Quebecois people to listen and be like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's right, because we were in your old apartment when
Yeah.
we did that, so we recorded your vocals in the closet.
Yeah, we've
And
done a lot of vocals
we
in
did a lot of that.
closets, actually.
And I can't remember, because I feel like it was almost as soon as we had done it, we didn't want to really go any further until you called your friend and
Yeah.
got her over there. And it's the same person that we recorded a lot of stuff in her apartment too, right?
Yeah, in the bathtub.
Yeah,
In the bathtub.
Yeah.
We used a bathtub for reverb. It was pretty rebird. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
But yeah, like I feel like as soon as we had done the main take of your vocals, we got her over there because you were really nervous about it.
Yeah,
And I was like,
because I didn't
to
want
me,
to like.
to me, I was like, sounds fine to me. But,
Right. Well, yeah, and to me,
Of
like
course.
2-ish, but yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to like super fortify and do these things. I'll like put a bunch into it if she's like, ugh, the stress on that vowel kills me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we did all right. I think for French as a second language.
Yeah, I think we did okay. Any other questions on those tunes? That was Insomniaque, Beauty, soundtrack for a Getaway, and
I was trying to think of any.
what was after that? Falling.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any hot tips I remember from doing those. Oh, the soundtrack for the Getaway is the Malbec one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the way it started, you told me that we had done Electric Love.
Yeah, we did
first.
the vocals on Electric Love first, which has that big like Electric Love thing
Yeah,
over and
big
over
giant
again.
note.
And I was pushing pretty hard to like make it in your face.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, let's do the soundtrack for the Getaway vocals now. And my voice was kind of starting to poop out. So I kept kind of at that big, because we'll know what's real part before the weird musical bridge. I just kept kind of like not quite nailing that last big note and kind of sweep and drop. And so at one point I was like, do you have any like tea or, like tea with honey or something like that? And you went, no, but I have Malbec. And I was like, that'll work. So I was also in a closet again with a bunch of blankets and stuff, like to soundproof it. And then in there in the dark with like Malbec and be like, okay. So we know it's real.
Yeah.
And then
it worked.
So there you go.
So the secret to tracking vocals, and I'm sure any vocal coach in the world will probably be like, don't say this. You're going to kill everybody. Just drink lots and lots of red wine and you'll be fine.
If you're old enough.
If you're old enough. BT, I'm irresponsible when it comes to my vocals. So I know who Center 67 is. That's my buddy Josh.
Oh,
My
nice.
bestie Josh. How many tracks got cut from the final product? Well, I'm remembering 2.
I can
Because
remember
there was
one.
There
for
was the
sure.
Better Off one.
Yeah. That's
And then
that
there
one.
was that punky one.
Yeah.
Precious, something like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yep.
And they were more or less finished, but they just didn't really fit the vibe of the rest of the album.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Better Off kind of did, but I think that Better Off was kind of like the sister to Crawling Back.
I would probably agree with that.
Not just lyrically, but kind of musically too.
Yeah.
So it felt like there wasn't really room for both of those songs.
Yeah.
And then there was another one that was actually that was a leftover from the Everyone Falls Apart stuff. Those are the only 2 that I can think of. Was there
Those
any
are the
more?
only 2 that we like actually tracked more seriously, I think. Because
Yeah.
there's a few more like we always end up writing more than we actually track because we'll kind of just like get into a groove where like we're writing and sending stuff back and forth to each other. But then I think eventually it starts to kind of take shape enough where it
Yeah.
like luckily it's never been that difficult to kind of know like okay yeah this is one we're definitely gonna do, and then sometimes we'll do another one where it's like it's cool but
Yeah.
you kind of have that you're like it's cool but I think I can do better, or it's cool but I feel like it doesn't totally complement like the
And then in the case of those 2 songs, it got to a point where we were so far along with everything else that a theme was starting to show up with all these songs that we had for the album. Oh, I see what you're doing, Josh. But hey, I took it seriously. But by the time those songs were being recorded, there was already a theme kind of taking shape in the album, whether we kind of knew it or not. And those 2 songs didn't really fit. And I didn't want to just squeeze stuff in there just to say we did. you
yeah
know? And maybe someday they'll see the light of day, but who knows? And yeah.
B-sides.
Yeah, B-sides collection
cuts.
30 years from now.
Yep.
Any other questions on those tunes? There was soundtrack for a Getaway, but we kind of touched on that one.
Yep.
My feed stopped. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Red wine aids singing. Of course it does.
Of course. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, for the inspiration, sometimes it is something simple like a TV show or a movie that'll kind of give you an idea or something like that or read or whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes though, and I think a lot of times with the ones that end up becoming some of the better ones, it still maybe like the idea popped into your head from something external that you saw, but the ones that are a little more personal or that like are still maybe like a metaphorical way of describing something that like one of us has or both of us have experienced.
Yeah, and that was a biggie for me on this record. I've always, before this album, most of my stuff kind of took inspiration from other things and other people, and lyrically I was always pretty good at being vague at what I was talking about. But just about every song on this record that I wrote the lyrics to came from very personal experiences that were happening to me at the time. And I think to an extent you too.
Oh yeah,
You know.
definitely.
And part of what I think made the songs work for me that I wrote the lyrics to was deciding to be open about it and not be veiled and just get it out, you know. I mean, it's no surprise that a lot of the songs that or a lot of the subject material that I was writing about for my songs had to do with a breakup, which is very much what was happening at the time. And a few of the others were just kind of like pictures of in time about what was happening, like just me sort of noticing life at that moment. Like Falling, that we just heard, was basically just me describing an everyday scenario of being on the road, more or less, you know, just kind of looking and describing what I'm seeing in front of me, like the short-term twin bed would just be a hotel, and then, you know, tray tables flying around, and thinking about loved ones back home and being
Like me.
yeah, and being a good person. Like I think like all those, there's lots of things that pop in your head whenever you're on the road and you're alone, and you know, being in a hotel and thinking about loved ones back home, and you know, like the last line in the second verse was, and then time differences, you're still sleeping, and then vows worth keeping. Like for me, is like if just staying an honest person whenever you're out on the road by yourself. But yeah, one of the biggies for me was just deciding to air it and get it out there and be honest. And if it makes me feel a certain way and it helps me out, then maybe it'll help somebody else out that hears it too, you know. And the real personal stuff is on the next side for me. And
That's why it has your face on that side.
no, well, I didn't even really think about it, but yeah. So that's the end of record
I
one.
feel it's like, I'm gonna sit like this.
Yeah, freak you all out. Body switch. But yeah, for the inside-y things, I'm pleasantly surprised with how the vinyl has turned out, by the way. I think it's awesome. Got Rachel there, me there, all the lyrics that everybody doesn't hear about here. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
Like,
let's put on the next side, which would be side 3, and that'll finish out the main part of the record. So yeah. Let's see here. Pants are stuck. All right. So next up is Still Life.
How do you feel at all? Would you like some time to clear your head? Everything around you and everyone you need is gone to bed. How did I miss your call? Passed out in the middle of a hotel floor. My head is spinning while every word you said is on repeat. How do we repair this? Can we clear the history? How do we remember what it's like to feel so weak? this moment. Forget the ones that tore us all apart. Only a few more nights until I'm waiting for the boarding call. Don't really wanna stay. Do I really want to leave it all? How do we repair this? Can we clear the history? How do we remember what it's like to feel so weak? Falling in each other's arms, put away the mystery, so all the world will disappear and we'll fall in love again. Love again. Love
Next up is the La Petite Mort.
You hide your eyes so you can hide the pain you say is gone. But you know I can see that he's the one who broke you down, not me. I know that deep inside of you, you still feel me. These little doubts, they give you away.
sorry we went over an hour, and my phone is over there, so I couldn't see that time was running out. But we're still here. Sorry you missed some of the bawling sections of that song.
This is the last one. Love in Reverse.
the record. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Anybody? I guess we'll get to the fun part in a few minutes after we talk about any questions that anybody has.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions for those 3 songs or anything else? How much do you miss playing live?
A lot.
Don't even get me started on that. That's just gonna make me sad. I mean, especially whenever you think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we would have been finishing up the European leg of the Queen tour. So, yeah, to say that I miss playing live is the understatement of the century, I would say. So yeah, that was side 3, and 3 songs on that side were Still Life.
La Petite Mort.
Yep. And
Let
Love
me,
in Reverse.
I'll say it.
And Love in Reverse. So if there's any questions about those songs, how they were recorded. Actually, we were going to talk about the Petite and the recording of that.
Oh yeah, because that's the one. So we recorded most of that. I think you said, except for the drums and the lead vocal here in New Orleans at a friend of mine's house or at her apartment. And we used the bathroom, and more specifically the bathtub. We put the amps either in the bathroom, or that smaller little Marshall of yours, I think, was actually physically in the tub.
We had that for that?
I think for some of it.
Okay, all right.
We'd use a combo of things.
Yeah.
And then we had a mic on the amps, and then one just in the bathroom for like reverberance, I think.
Yeah.
And anyway, so it's, if you want to go, what reverb plugin did you use? It's called Bathtub. Called
The porcelain plug-in.
Porcelain plugin, yeah. But I think it worked out pretty nicely.
What is particularly special about this tune? Are you talking about the Petite Mort?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that for one, and if we really want to dig into this side of things, that was one of 2 songs that I had written lyrics for post-breakup and separation, whatever you want to call it. And it came really quick, that song. So I had the guts of the ideas in my head. I had all the lyrics and the melody and everything written. So I recorded drums, like she said, back home in Tennessee. And I'm sure I did scratch bass, and I don't think I did any guitars.
I think you did a one rhythm guitar, but there were no...
I think it mimicked the bass though.
Yeah, it was pretty much like
everything else was
the...
So I did that, and I recorded a scratch lead vocal, just one take straight through. And then I took that down here to New Orleans and it was like January.
Yep,
Is that what I said? Yeah. January 2018, whenever we finished it up down here. So it was cold as hell being in that room whenever we were recording vocals, and then having to turn the heat. Did we already talk about that?
Oh yeah, there's a little gas heater thing, but it made a little bit of kind of a hiss noise. So we had to turn it off every time we were tracking. And so like by nighttime, even because New Orleans isn't that cold, but still at night it kind of can be, and it's damp and humid. So yeah. So I was standing there with like a scarf on, being like,
do it quick.
Stolen away.
Yeah. And then, we did that, and that was one of the few songs I think that a majority of everything that was one of the ones that we did most of the recording down here in New Orleans besides the drums. And then by the time we had all those bits done, on that song, I was going back to start mixing on it, and when it came for the lead vocal, it was there were a few reasons I didn't want to do it again, but after listening to it, I kind of decided, I think we should keep that one. And things were so raw at that time that I didn't really want to sing all those words again anyways, just because it sucked, But I think it turned out pretty well, honestly, and it's one of my faves on the record. And
yeah, definitely.
It kind of came out kind of, well, it didn't really come out of nowhere, but the song itself came out of nowhere, and because we were just about done, I feel like.
We were, yeah. It was definitely one of the last ones that popped up.
Yeah, and then it just kind of fell into place, and it just kind of had to be on there, and it was good. So, any other questions? I don't know how quick this thing is. That's what she said.
Victor's figuring us out.
What?
He said, knowing the lyrics, did you mean the double entendre?
Ah,
Yes, we did.
yes, we did.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's...
Yeah, that's kind of exactly, Victor. That was very much on purpose. Actually, that kind of goes back to I was listening to the U2 song "Love Is Blindness,"
Oh, yeah.
and that's the last song on Achtung Baby. And there's a part in the bridge where Bono says "a little death without warning" or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing a little bit. And I was reading an interview where he had said that he got little death from that French phrase, which means, well,
Orgasm?
yeah, more or less. And I kind of, in my way, built the choruses off of that because, well, I'm not going to go that deep into it. I'll just let you put the pieces together on that one.
Turn it around.
Yeah. So that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm going to with that one. So yeah.
So it says subtle.
Who said that?
Meg L. Purr says subtle. I like your style, Meg L. Purr.
Does singing something personal have a healing effect? Sometimes. It depends on the day. Sometimes it helps and sometimes it makes it worse. It just depends on what it is and who you're talking to and what day of the week it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure everybody has their different experiences whenever they get personal with songs that they sing. So it just depends.
Yeah, but I think it's always better than singing something that you can't relate to. And so I think that's definitely something that we were always trying to be cognizant of.
Yeah. And BT, a little bit, but the two songs sound nothing alike. Believe it or not. But yeah.
Meaning behind the album title. That's kind of a good question.
That is a good question. We talked about this because we had a hard time naming it,
Yeah.
and there's a sort of a line. I don't want to start sounding pretentious here, but there's sort of a line.
Oh my God.
Kind of a journey throughout the record, and that's kind of a combination of like losing yourself but finding yourself at the same time, and like bad things happening, but there's also good things happening.
Yeah.
So
Kind of that glimmer of hope
of
idea.
hope. Yeah,
right?
the idea was hope, and I definitely didn't want to just say, okay, let's call it hope.
Yeah.
That's great.
Let's call it hope.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a
'cause
good Gandalf line about hope or something from
I'm
Lord
sure
of the
there
Rings?
is.
Someone spot me on that. Big fan, but I can't quite remember.
Yeah. But there's lots of moments that get dark on the record, but I also think that there's moments that have light to them, especially from Rachel's side of things at the time. And bad things happen, but eventually there's a light at the end of that dark tunnel. And that was kind of the theme, I think, visually too, with the record too, because it's a very black, dark record whenever you actually look at what's going on there. And I think that's sort of...
Sometimes
a
there's a
different-
hot pink and purple light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, and
So-
I think that it's sort of playing off of that too. Like, even though there's all this darkness, that there's also light eventually. And that's kind of where Glimmer came from.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody else wanted to know what are each of our favorite songs from the record, that's tricky too, because I feel like it changes for me sometimes.
It does. It changes from day to day. But I know that for me personally, when we were recording and I was mixing things out, when we got to Insomniaque, that's whenever I realized we had something going for us. Like, this is different, and this is cool, and what we're doing is cool, and whenever it got to that song, I realized this is probably the best thing I've ever recorded, or been a part of. And for me, that song's always gonna have that insert word here. I always go to that song whenever I think about how I feel about the album as a whole. And yeah, so that's always going to have a special place for me. I guess it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely
No
kind of
pressure.
shifts around for me. Like, I'll have a day where I'm super feeling one or another, but I think the Petite Mort one is like when you sent me the demo that was so stripped down like it was, I was just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. Like, I already knew I liked it before it was even like done.
Yeah,
And
she knew what was going on with me at the time too. So I think that probably played a little bit to it, because it was, of all the songs that I wrote lyrics for on that song or on that album, that was definitely the most direct.
definitely,
you
yeah.
know? So she already kind of knew what was going on with me. I was pretty quiet about it at the time, but just because I didn't know how things were going to play out. But I think that rawness helped make it what it was, and I also think that's one of those songs on the record where we realized we got something special here.
Yeah, that one, I'll listen to that one a lot, and I don't feel weird about it since you're singing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel weird listening to myself. It's like when you hear yourself on the voicemail recorder and you're like, oh my gosh, is that what I sound like? But since it's you, I was like, it's safe. So like that one, if I just put on like a playlist of random stuff, I put that one probably in it more than anything else. And then I'm like, oh, we're all right.
Yeah.
But
That was really, especially, and mix wise too, because we were still recording at that point on working on the other songs, but that was whenever it was really starting to come together mix wise too, and we had found a sort of oral theme for the album too, and how we were going to approach the way it sounded, and that song sort of helped guide some of the rest of the tracks as far as how they were going to sound, and how they were going to be mixed. And yeah, where did you record the video? It looks like a New York City subway. That's here in New Orleans, actually.
yeah,
The majority of it was under a bridge, wasn't it?
no, it's like over around kind of the curve of the river, and I can't quite remember right now. There's like a weird little park that you have to cross this bridge over, but it's like kind of not a park. It's mostly concrete. So, but I think it's where they used to dock a lot of like cargo ships and things like that on the Mississippi River, and so that's where a lot of that kind of concrete bleak area is.
Yeah, so there's that. There was a cemetery.
There was a cemetery at Lafayette number 2, I think,
Yeah.
like on the outside of it. One lady, we were trying to film it and be indiscreet. I remember some lady walked by and she goes, "Do you need me to take a picture of you?" And we're trying to
yeah, I forgot
and we
about
were
that.
trying to mouth the lyrics
And
to
we're
the song.
we're out there. It's summertime, and we've all got our
We have, like,
leathers
leather
on, and
jackets
we're
on.
sweating our parts off. And
And we're like, "Oh no, thanks so much, we're good." But we're also trying to. I was like, "God, that lady probably thinks we're psychos."
but yeah,
But
and then so there was the cemetery. There was that thing, and then there was like for all the close-up shots, there were her bedroom.
oh yeah, that I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, with the black sheet.
The black
Yeah.
sheet. Yeah. You'd be amazed what you can do with a couple thumbtacks, a black king size sheet,
Yeah.
and some home lighting or Home Depot lighting.
So there's a question here. How long did it take to record? So we did this in spurts.
Yes.
This wasn't something that we recorded straight through in a certain period of time, because we started this.
The
We started
idea
putting
was
together a couple of songs.
2016, right?
The idea sort of started in 2016 after we did Everyone Falls Apart.
Yeah.
And then summer 2017, we had a couple songs between us, and we decided to start recording them.
Mm-hmm.
So we started, if I'm remembering this correctly, did we start before that tour?
It was, I think,
Was it
like
after?
May. I know that May 2017, I went up to Nashville.
So May then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was May. It was earlier spring,
So
2017.
we started doing some bare bones recordings in May 2017 of a couple of the songs. And then right after that, I had to leave to go on my first Queen and Adam Lambert tour in North America. And then as soon as that was over, or no, that was it, wasn't it, for Lebanon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that was in my house in Lebanon, Tennessee in May 2017. So as soon as that tour was over, the idea was for me to sort of take a week off and sort of reacclimate to normal life. But then my personal life exploded, so we sort of postponed recording until
And then
Wow,
and then
actually.
it was January 2018. It was
I
like
think that might have actually
that
been when we
was,
got
I think,
back
the next
together.
time. But we had been writing in between.
Oh,
then.
sure. We had written that whole summer, the whole year, really.
And kind of back and forth, like sending. That's kind of our process a lot, because a lot of times we're literally in different countries a lot of the
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
But we luckily, like just with how easy technology is now, we can kind of record ideas and send them back and forth to each other.
Yeah, which we've been doing in the
even
last
now.
couple of weeks, you know.
Yeah. Will there
But-
be a Glimmer 2? Maybe.
Maybe, most definitely. But yeah, May 2017 were the very first sessions that we did, and then there was a long gap because of touring and then personal stuff. And then January 2018, we picked it back up.
Yeah.
And then we did a couple of. What we would do is we would get together for a couple days and then just hammer it out for like 12 hours.
12 hours a day for like 4 days in a row.
And then we'd go back to our normal lives, and then whenever we found another opening, we'd get back together and record some more.
Yeah.
So we probably did that like 3 or 4 times, and then we were finished, I would say, end of 2018 at least. I don't remember exactly when the last one was, but
Yeah, I think something like that.
we were done by then, and then it was up to just finding time to mix it, master it,
Do
take
the artwork,
photos,
yeah.
artwork, yeah.
Yep.
So it took, all in all, it didn't take that long, but because everything was so spread out, it was a good 2 years before it was
Yeah.
finally over and out whenever we released it last summer.
Hi, Kisa. Kisa's from the Fools for Own Days.
Oh, really?
Thanks for coming. Yeah.
That's cool.
And lives not that far from here in Mississippi.
Hopefully she saw it and is not just now getting here.
Yeah. I mean, this is almost as good.
Yeah. Thank God for technology.
For
Exactly.
real. Yep.
But yeah, any other questions before we get to the next segment?
The
so to
next
speak?
segment.
What's your
We've
segment?
really made them wait.
I know.
What a tease.
Yeah, we're assholes.
Even smells new.
Are you thinking of recording new songs together? Well, we kind of
We actually
kind
kind of, yeah.
We kind of are right now.
Yep.
Da, da, da.
Da-da-da. We're kind of, I mean, at this point, because we wish we could be playing shows, but that's pretty hard right now. So I think we've been kind of trying to use like the time with COVID and everything
Yeah.
to focus more on writing.
Well, if we can't do if we can't do A, B, and C, then we may as well write some more songs. You know.
Yep. And it's time consuming. So I think it'll be good in the end, you know, because there's always other times where you've got other stuff going on and you want to write songs and then you just don't have the time. So we've been trying to be like, okay, now is the time.
It's kind of worked out.
Yeah.
You did all the mixing and mastering. Yeah, we did every little aspect of this record was done in house. So everything that you see in here, we did ourselves.
Yeah. I did the photos. You
Yeah.
did the mixing and mastering.
Yep. I did the mixing, the mastering. She took care of the artwork and everything. And yeah. And that was another thing that we focused on, at least for this record, was we wanted to do everything ourselves. And sort of to prove that we can, but also just because we were so close and attached to what we were doing that we wanted to make sure that it was done right.
Yeah.
And if if anyone was going to screw it up, it was going to be us.
And I think
So-
too, from our separate projects, like one thing that was exciting about coming together and working on something is that we were, from our two solo things, kind of used to that dynamic where, like, in your solo thing, you kind of did all of it, and which is like cool but freaking exhausting and
Yeah.
kind of burns you out after a while. And then same with when I did my own little short solo stint. And so that was, I think, also kind of the exciting thing for both of us, is that we both were just like mutually kind of fans of each other's stuff. But also this idea of like, oh, you mean I wouldn't have to just do it all by myself anymore?
Yeah.
Like that could be cool. And like to not have that pressure of writing. If there's going to be a song, I have to write every song. If there's going to be a lyric, I have to write every lyric. Like,
We both missed being in a band.
yeah, and
situation.
collaboration.
Even though, like, for the writing and recording of this record, it was just the two of us. That's still two people instead of just one person taking on everything. Because I mean, it's much more fun for me if you're doing all this music stuff with someone else.
Yeah.
And it'd been a long time since I'd had that, and doing this record was sort of cathartic in a way, I guess
Yeah.
you could say, and sort of got me into doing original music again, because I was burnt out on doing solo music,
I was too.
and yeah, I mean, and then whenever we realized that what we were doing was actually good, that only helped.
Yeah.
You know.
And it was nice because, like, I think we have pretty similar tastes in what we like in music, but definitely from the writing styles, there's some overlap, but there's some stuff that, like, is sort of a natural go-to for you that I would never think of. Like,
Yeah.
just kind of generally, it would not intrinsically come to me. And then there's a lot, like, I like
And
to
vice
do,
versa, it's
and
the
vice
exact
versa. Like
same
I was saying,
thing.
because, like, I like to do weird theatrical bridges that's, like, less your style. But I'll be like, here's the thing I wrote. It probably should have been a movie soundtrack, but instead it's the bridge of our song.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I can make that work, you know? So, but that made it cool because I think it helped, it just kind of freshened up it made what both of us did stronger, I think, and elevated it to be.
We figured out very quickly that we complement each other's writing styles.
Yeah,
We're good at filling in each other's gaps, I think.
I think so too.
That's what she said.
I didn't say it. He said it.
Oh God.
Oh man. I'm glad
alright.
you guys like the stories and don't think that we're dumb.
Yeah. So how do we want to approach this next little piece here?
Psh, I don't know. I mean, I guess.
So we have the grand idea that one of you is going to get this record that we just played,
Yeah.
and we're going to sign it and date it and give it to you and personalize it and put your name on it and everything. But we haven't quite figured out how we're going to single out this one person.
Yes.
Some kind of contest or special question, and like the first person to answer wins, I guess. I'm not really sure is
I
that going
guess-
to work on this?
I mean, I guess we can do the first person who posts the answer in.
Yeah.
So get your typing fingers ready.
It doesn't matter where you're from. We'll send it wherever.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It might take a little while with postage these days.
Yeah.
But we will
in
send
the
it
COVID
wherever.
age, but we'll get it to you somehow. So what's the question going to be?
Boy, it's tricky.
At 1:48 in Electric Love, what is the note that's being sung there?
Yeah. Right.
Not seriously.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know that either.
Yeah. Jeez. And we had this grand idea that we were going to figure this out while the
Yeah, we're like,
while the
we'll
music
figure
was
out what the
playing.
question should be while they sing.
And
then,
naturally we didn't,
yeah.
you know. So
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Help us think. Except we can't take a question that's suggested. Somebody's like, what the heck?
yeah, that's not fair.
Come on now. Well, we're gonna get trivia. We're gonna get trivia from the
Yeah.
album here. Yep. Okay, let's see. A lyrical question could be good.
A lyrical question could be good.
Yeah.
Translate Insomniaque in 3, 2, 1, go.
First person to translate Insomniac. Just kidding. Oh, we could ask.
We could.
Don't log off. It's happening.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, Dad has a suggestion.
Oh, what
Of
is
course,
it?
he's not gonna get it. But now that he's already said that, everyone's gonna start typing.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Okay, what if we... Muting.
So first person. Okay, we got it.
Okay, well, we have a good idea here.
So this is going to be the first person.
The first person to answer this correctly gets the record.
Yeah.
So the question...
So type your answer.
Yeah, type your answer in the comments, and whoever does it first. So, we want you to say the shortest song on the album and the longest song on the album. Go.
Nothing.
Nothing's happening. Nobody gets it.
Suspense. Did the comments freeze?
Probably.
Or probably everyone's doing their homework real quick to try to figure it out.
Let me see what it says on my phone.
Yeah, make sure you know the right answer.
Oh, I know the answer.
Someone says shit. In letters, no, in minutes, like shortest and longest in time. Oh, I think Victor might have got it.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Is he the first one?
I think Victor's first. We're gonna check.
I think you're right.
Yep, we're gonna
Victor did
try to double check, but I think you got it, Victor. Oh, Andy Branson is close, but no dice. You can purchase it though.
Yeah. Family doesn't count. We should have said that. So yeah, I think Victor's the first one. So it's looking like Victor's gonna get that copy.
Yep,
So cool.
awesome. But I
Good
guess
for you, bro.
Yeah, man.
But
But what we
yeah.
did want to say is that we have a website now, flarelightofficial.com. And if you go there, you can buy your own copy of the album on vinyl. And we do have a few CDs because we did see that question. Will it be available on more than just vinyl? It will. And you can do digital download on all the major digital platforms. But we'll have
Is that
the
right?
Flarelight. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
So it's available on flarelightofficial.com. I think we're going to do 100 copies we will autograph. So there's a limited 100 copies, and you'll see the difference. There's one version that's not signed, one version that is. Is there anything else they need to know about it?
Not really. We're going to treat it like a pre-order, so once we get enough in, then we're going to start shipping them out. So
Yeah.
I would venture to say, did we put that on the website, a date?
I don't think we put a shipping date. We'll go put a shipping date on it right after this,
But
or
what-
an estimated shipping date.
But what we're going to do, we're going to treat this as a pre-order, and we're probably going to start shipping things out towards the end of August, I would say. So, as far as I know, we should be able to pre-order them now on that website.
Yep, and please let us know if you do have technical problems.
Yeah, because we're new to this.
We're new, yeah, and our goal is we're hoping to be able to sell and ship them to you anywhere that you are. So
Yeah,
Japan,
worldwide.
Brazil, anywhere. So if you do have a problem, you can definitely. I think there's you can shoot us a message on social media, or I think even the website has a little contact form. But and we'll see what we can do to try to get you set up.
Yeah.
So
But fingers crossed, everything's going to work. But yes, our vinyl is now available to order on that website.
Yep, and we will, like we said, we believe the store will take credit card payments from any country, including Japan, because I see asking about Japan. We'll definitely ship to Japan. So, like we said, if for some reason you have a technical problem, just send us a message, and we'll see what we can do to make sure that we can get it processed for you.
Yeah. Perfect.
So yeah.
So yeah, that's the big. I'm sure it's not really that much of a surprise, but yeah, that's the big thing. We're finally ready to get this vinyl out there. So if you're able, go onto the website and pre-order some vinyl. And also, just so you know, they also have download cards. So if you if you don't actually have a turntable or a record player, you can also use the card that comes in the vinyl.
Yep.
And input the code, and then you'll be able to download MP3s of the album.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it just being a record. So there's that too.
Yeah, or if you just want to put it on your phone or something else like that, you'll get that as well. So
Yeah.
these cool guys. Got the words on the back so you can study them in case we have another strange trivia giveaway one day.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, it's all happening.
it's happening.
So I think that pretty much wraps this up, I do believe.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah. Anything
Yeah.
else?
I don't know.
Signing CD? Yeah, maybe. We can talk amongst ourselves.
We can talk amongst ourselves about
Yeah.
that. And we'll put updates on Instagram and Facebook and things as far as like if there's other special offers or things like that available just in the coming
Any
days.
announcement about live shows? As of right now, we still have the September one in the books in Nashville. We're just kind of playing it as it goes because, as everyone well knows, live shows basically aren't happening for anybody right now. We're still in the books for the basement in Nashville for a vinyl release party or live show.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna have to play it by ear. If we get close to time and it feels like things aren't gonna open up, then we'll have to postpone it.
Yeah.
And by all means, that could very well happen again, but we just don't know. So it's all up in the air.
Yep.
And both of us, I feel like we're conscious enough people that if we feel like that it's still a danger to be around groups of people, neither one of us feel comfortable enough
Yeah.
in that situation, and neither one of us want to perpetuate the virus
Yeah.
by any stretch of the imagination. And if getting together in September still isn't a good idea, then we won't do it.
Yeah.
But
If we had a show and somebody got sick because of us having a
Because of our show.
we'd feel pretty bad. So
Yeah, that
we're
would be-
going to
that
try
would be
to
the
make
worst.
sure that we'll only do it if it feels like it's going to be safe enough.
Yeah.
But we will one day play a show.
Eventually.
In fact, we'll probably play many shows, hopefully. But
Yes, that's the idea.
just kind of waiting to find out, when it's going to be just more able to do that. But like we said, in the meantime, we're starting to write again, so we're not just
Yeah.
hiding under
Shop is
rocks.
not closed.
The shop is not closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually, and fingers crossed for September, but who knows? Just keep in touch with us on here because we'll give updates whenever we know. And yeah,
Someone says, any possibility of an online live show? Maybe.
we've talked about it.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of
Logistics.
getting a band together for something like that. I wouldn't rule anything out, but
Not yet,
not
anyway.
yet.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yep.
We'll see what happens with the September thing. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens after that.
Yeah.
It comes and goes.
If it looks like we'll be delayed by months, we might become more inspired to figure out something on that end.
Yeah.
But
Anything's possible.
yep. Hope coronavirus will settle down. Us too.
What was that?
Somebody said, I hope coronavirus will settle down. And I said, us
Yeah.
too.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yep.
It's not going to settle down until there's a vaccine, I'm afraid.
Basement. Yeah. This has been really fun though.
Yeah. I'm glad you all stuck around for this because I know that we had some technological differences at the very beginning of this whenever we tried to hook up our Flarelight account
Yep.
to Instagram. So all of you out there, if you haven't already, you should follow our actual Flarelight account. We
yeah,
we kind of
Flarelight
chose to use mine just because. Well, if we're being frank here, there's more followers on my personal account than there are on the Flarelight one right now. So, if you could please, after we log out here, just give us a follow on Instagram.
Yep.
And that's right?
Flarelight official.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right
Most
there.
of our stuff should be.
I just posted it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where you can. If when in doubt, if you search for Flarelight official on stuff, that is generally where you will find us.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty much us. Like
Yeah.
on Facebook and Instagram, not Twitter, because what's the point? And
who likes Twitter anymore?
Well, yeah.
I'm just kidding. If you like Twitter, that's totally
and
cool.
the website now where you can find our
Yep.
vinyl and purchase and pre-order and all that good stuff.
Yep.
All right. So Victor, send one of us a message on here so we can get your deets.
Yes.
So you can get this fresh, once played vinyl.
Oh, somebody was able to order from the UK, it sounds like. So that's
Perfect.
good. That's exciting. You guys, I'm so, yeah.
My pretzel day. So awesome. Good stuff.
Really exciting. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for sticking around for this because I think we're getting close to 2 hours now.
Yeah, no, we really appreciate it. So,
Yeah. Thank you all very much, and hopefully we'll see you on here or actually in person one of these days.
yeah.
And follow Flarelight Official here on Instagram, and also go buy some vinyl.
Yep.
We hope you enjoyed this listening party, and take care.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Have a good rest of the morning